I feel like I'm barely catching up. Like, where have I been? For real.
Well, what type of monster is it, Audrey? Tell us what monster you're talking about.
Monster Juice, the guava flavor. It's
Oh,
fucking.
guava.
It's really good. Guava pipeline punch. It's
So
bomb.
the real talk brought to you by Monster.
And this one has vitamins. So
So it's a health. It's the healthy monster.
I know, but like I feel like I'm just like really behind because this shit's been around for like ever, right? And
Yeah.
I'm barely like, oh, this is good.
Apparently, it's the drink of the devil too.
What?
On that note, what's going on, everyone? John and Audrey here, back again with another episode of the Real Talk Podcast, episode 96, the year Audrey was born. So we're gonna pay homage to that and talk about all the greatest hits of the 96 year, which was like Transformers, Forrest Gump, Top Gun. Imagine just like a weird, bizarre alternate
Oh,
universe.
that's crazy, dude. I just saw Top Gun yesterday.
Oh, for real? I thought you said
Yeah,
you didn't see anything.
I forgot.
Liar.
Well, okay, we had started watching it like previously, and then I was sleepy, so I fell asleep, and then we finished it yesterday or last night. But I think I've mentioned before that I was never really much of a fan of that movie, but Ben likes it, so he was like, "We have to watch it before the new one." Yep, before the new one comes out, and I was like, "All right, cool."
Which you guys
And
still have months to do.
no, it comes out in May.
Oh, for real? Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's another one I need to watch then.
It was pretty cool. I have that song in my head. The playing,
I'm
playing
still
with the.
standing.
I was like, what? But yeah. I was actually now that I saw the trailer for the new one, it made more sense to me, and I was like, oh, because
Yeah, there's a new trailer too. I don't know if you caught the newest one.
yeah, we saw the new one where they show. I don't know if in
The
the
Iceman.
yeah in the old one did they show Iceman?
No, they didn't. That's why it was kind of like I don't know, but they didn't show. I was gonna say they showed it today. I
Yeah,
mean,
and
this
they
one.
they showed that he was like this like super high status dude. It's kind of sad that he's not gonna be in it.
I know. At least I feel like they should have found a way to include him.
I mean, dude, if you see him, like,
Yeah, I know. But it's
but
not
I
like
mean, they could
for
have put
his
like
fault, you know.
a little like turtleneck or something.
Yeah,
But it's because I don't like he literally has to go like this to talk, so that wouldn't have worked.
they could have
So,
found a way. Like maybe he was in a fighter jet
oh
injury, you
yeah, and
know.
he could have just like said like hi or peace or some shit.
Yeah, he could
I
have
was
just been like
like,
this.
yeah, Admiral Iceman. Yeah, he's an admiral, which is like apparently like a really big thing. I didn't know that. So yeah.
Fuck, I apologize if I look like I'm doing something, but Robert reminded me about the Scream Steelbook, and I'm like, fuck. Like I didn't pre-order it, so now I'm trying like scrambling. The only one near here is in Rancho, but do I really feel like I want to drive all the way to Rancho
That's not
with
that
these
far from
guys
where
gas
you're at.
prices?
I
But
know.
come on,
Take the bus. Take
I'll
the
take
bus.
the bus.
Take
I'll
the little yeah, take the little bus ride. It's fun. It'll take
yeah.
you like 3 hours to get there, but
I know, dude. Just for a steelbook, dude. I might just have it shipped to me, but at the same time, I'm scared because sometimes they get damaged, and the whole return process is a bitch. So I don't know.
yeah. I wish I could say that I was gonna get the steelbook, but I'm not. So yeah. But how's everyone doing? How are you
I
doing?
know we're gonna catch up with the chat right here. Fuzz Audrin, as always, saying what's up. I love his photo.
You're so
The
fucking cute.
best photo.
Oh my god, it's kitten season, so we saw a cat and she was pregnant, and I wanted to get her and bring her home, but we couldn't because we have two of
You
our
want to be
own.
one of those TikTokers that rescue cats and stuff? Like, there's two accounts that I follow that they're just like literally about like taking care of foster, like stray cats, like healing
Mm-hmm.
them up and then putting them for adoption or something. And like, I love those videos.
I know she was so sweet, but yeah, she was preggy. But I think she'll be fine. She looked healthy, so maybe she was someone's cat. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
hey Rob.
What's up, Robert? Glad you can make the cut again, once again. He's saying hi. How
Mhm.
are you guys doing? I'm good, man.
Oh no. Oh no. You know what? Speaking of which, Where's my phone? Oh, I think his internet probably cut off. Hopefully he comes back. Yep.
Yeah, my bad. Again, my mouse. You see this?
Oh, it's your mouse.
My mouse.
I was like, oh no, it's his internet. I was like, that reminded me though, I should probably turn off my Wi-Fi. Just in
Yeah,
case.
that's what I was gonna say. I have a question for all you guys. Can you see us good? Can you see me good? Can you hear me good, Audrey?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see you.
Because I have my Wi-Fi turned on.
You look
And
pretty like clear.
really, okay, so I'm not gonna mess with it then, because usually we have problems when I use my Wi-Fi because it fucking sucks. So hopefully, again, I'm not gonna mess with it right now. I have all my Wi-Fi turned off, like you said. But yeah, let's continue with the comments. Iceman is back. Admiral Iceman, I am dangerous. LOL. I gotta
Is it?
rewatch it too. I've been rewatching. That's another one I didn't log actually. That's why I forgot. We started rewatching the Fantastic Beast movies.
Oh, cool. Well, there's
City
just
has never
one.
seen them.
Wait, no, there's two.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two. There's gonna be a
There's
third one.
two? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. There's
Fantastic Beasts,
two.
Where to Find Them, and then The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Down. Yeah. I watched them earlier this year, so I'm caught up. But I'm excited for them as well.
Is everyone tired of talking about Will Smith? I say I am. I'm kind of over it. Like, because that last week, I mean, obviously Sunday happened, and then every day I felt like new stuff was coming out of it. Like a new angles like was released, and then like an interview with Chris Rock was like, where he mentioned like he can't, it's hard for him to kind of like, remember stuff. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
but now it's kind of like over, like it is what it is, studios
Yeah.
are not fucking with Will Smith anymore, which is kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to get into, because that's going to be like talking about it, but I'm kind of just.
It's pretty crazy, like the repercussions of what this one moment in time can cause for him.
Mhm.
But honestly, I feel like people are gonna forget it and move on pretty soon. So yeah, it's still gonna be crazy though that it ever happened.
He's Audrey
time.
Wait, hold on.
The mouse. No, you can see my kitty litter situation over here.
I want to move on to the comments, but my mouse died again. Once again, if you guys want to send money to the Real Talk to fund our, necessities, like a mouse that works and good internet, please go to our Patreon. You're Goosey, John?
Gucci.
Oh, Gucci. Oh.
Come on, John.
Come on, I'm not that out of touch. You guys look and sound like Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Damn, that's great. How about now? Once upon a time.
Remember? Remember that sound?
Oh, yeah.
That would always scare me, like in the VHS back in the day.
THX one?
Yeah. It was like, I was like, damn, why it gotta be so loud?
Yeah.
It's
gotta
not
be extra
that serious.
AF.
I know.
We're trying to be different.
I know. Isn't everyone? We're all trying to be different.
We're trying to be unique and special, like the stars in the sky.
Which we already kind of are, but it's crazy that, yeah.
That's one thing that Watchmen taught me, Audrey. They were all miracles. Every single one of us.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're the one sperm that made it.
Yep. I bitch slapped all the other sperms like Will Smith. No,
you were like, y'all better get out of my way, like right now. But yeah. I don't remember what I talked about in the last podcast. What was I have a really bad memory nowadays, guys.
We're talking about all the Oscar shenanigans and.
Did I don't remember what I watched and what I mentioned back then. Like, Jesus. But yeah, as you guys know, probably Morbius. I don't know if you guys have seen it or if you guys are interested in watching it. That came out. John loved it.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught my review. My short review. I did it on TikTok, on our Instagram page, and actually on YouTube Shorts. So if you guys are not following us on TikTok or Instagram, make sure to hit the links down in the comments, description below, where I'm gonna try to be more active. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could get started. This is gonna kind of be a short one, guys. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to just shoot them off. Shoot them out, our way already. So Morbius, Audrey, starring Jared Leto, Matt Smith, and I'm forgetting the Adriana Aronha. Jared Harris, Richard Harris's brother, I guess, and for some reason Tyrese Gibson. Like
Therese?
Tyrese Gibson, yeah.
Wow. That's
Wait, did you
random.
not watch Morbius?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh wow, I thought you did, and we're gonna like this is gonna be like the meat and potatoes of the thing, but
No, that's why I was kind of like, I don't know if you guys even want to watch it. I mean, it wasn't really on my
the radar.
list, like to watch. Like, I have to watch it. I was like, I'll probably
Yeah,
just watch it at some point, but it's not like I'm in a rush. But I've heard, yeah, like pretty bad things about it.
yeah,
Um, most people haven't liked it, but
yeah,
I mean, I have heard also some people saying like that it had some good aspects to it. So I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that. Do you agree?
Well, we can start off. I mean, with my in-depth, non-spoiler review. Even though it kind of doesn't make sense because I'm pretty sure like Audrey won't fucking care if I spoil it for her.
Yeah.
And people who have watched it or even haven't watched it, I feel like there's been a lot of shit surrounding this movie, like a lot of news. Um, but I can tell you right now that it wasn't the movie I thought it was going to be. Like in the beginning, like when Jared Leto was cast, they were going to make a cool, Morbius film. I was like, hell yeah, this has potential, Um, but obviously, the movie was delayed per COVID and all that other shit. And it was supposed to be actually released in January this year, and it got pushed again like
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks prior. Um, but yeah, I don't know if in between that time they cut a bunch of stuff because a lot of stuff that was in the trailer isn't in the movie, like all the Spider-Man related, clues. That was like one big piece of news that was like circulating the movie. Like Sony fucking just put those things there to get us hyped, and then like to try to get us to this, theaters, and then just like, nope, none of this is here. This
Yeah.
is Here's this movie. But it just feels like two different movies. The beginning I actually really enjoyed when they were exploring the relationship between Jared Leto and Matt Smith's characters. And actually, I was like, you know what? This isn't that bad. Like, it's all right. I kind of like these two guys. They have a little camaraderie going on there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But then that just gets thrown out the window, and just things don't fucking make sense. Like even there's a beginning part. Again, I won't try to spoil it too much. Like the beginning
Right.
happens, and that just is never referenced again. And it's like,
So
what
you
the
just,
hell?
it's just like, all right, we're done. Like, let's
Yeah,
move
it's like,
on.
okay, it's like a cool little intro, but it's like, wait, how does that fit into the story? I don't understand this, but um, I mean, I like Jared Leto in it. I feel like he did the best he could. You know what I'm saying? There's a
He did the
relationship
best
in
with
the
what he
movie.
could.
Yeah, like because there's just a lot of things. It's just
It's all
there's
over
a lot
the
of good
place.
ideas in the movie, but they're just started and they don't go anywhere and they don't come back, or like it's
Yeah.
just like, wait, this was established early on in the movie, so why is this happening now? Like,
Right.
or like, how did this happen? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't show a scene where there's like a key thing that's supposed to be shown, and all of a sudden this character is a certain way, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, okay, let's.
When like they just kind of like skipped over some parts.
Yeah, it's like there's missing scenes or something.
Hmm.
Like they
So
wanted to.
there's a lot of holes in the story and stuff like that.
Yeah, in but again, I
Hmm.
say it's somewhat watchable. I mean, it kind of did end too abruptly, and the ending was super underwhelming, and like that's it, you know.
Yeah.
Um, as all my exes would say, But at the end of the day, like, um, yeah, it just, I mean, it's not as bad as people say, but it is like, I don't know, it's kind of hard for me to recommend this. Some of the CGI was good, but then again, it's always like what's good is also bad. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
don't know if that makes any sense.
I'm like, all right, all right.
It's like a kind of 50-50 across the board, but I don't think it's as horrible. I think there's other superhero films that have been just horrendous.
Yeah. So this one's not like bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, it's at the bottom, but not at the bottom, if that makes any
You're
sense.
right.
you
Like
know?
there's still some that fucked up way more.
Yeah, like 100%.
Interesting.
And even the end credit scenes are kind of like they happen and you don't know like why they're happening, and it's like you're kind of excited, but at the same time it's like, yo, like Sony didn't learn their lesson. And
Right.
they're just trying to do something that like is I don't know. It's just kind of like, and they also seem like they're shot like somewhere different. Like it was a new director, a new studio. It just doesn't seem like it fits. It's just weird. Like
There's no continuity. Like, yeah, I could see that. That's weird though.
yeah, it is. It's like,
Hmm.
dude, it's the same team, so it's like, why does it seem like another movie or something? But it is what it is. That's all I'll say is that, like, yeah, I mean, all the bad reviews, there's truth to them, but it's not as bad as some people have been. Like, people are making video essays on how
Right.
bad this film is. It's like, dude, like, come on, like, um,
Relax.
yeah,
Yeah.
relax, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Um,
You see?
but yeah, I mean, as far as the Morbius character, I think I would be down to see where he goes next. It's just I don't think that, at least the way this film worked out, I don't know if like they can make a sequel, or like where we're gonna see him next. It's just I think he's a really cool character, and they keep some of that essence in this. Um, but other than that, like I don't know. It's like I want to see more of him, but I don't know where. Like in a sequel or like in a Spider-Man movie or like I don't know. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why I don't want to watch it.
Yeah,
Because I feel
I
like
don't
I'm just
blame
gonna be
you.
like, So would you say for me to skip it or just kind of like stream it
I say,
somewhere?
yeah, just wait for streaming. If you're really like, if you have some sort of interest in watching it, then just wait to stream it. You don't have to go to theaters. Like, I'd rather you go check out something else. I mean, there's not a lot right now, but you know,
Well, I'm looking forward to Everything Everywhere All at Once
yeah,
because I've heard it's gotten some really good reviews, and I mean, even just watching the trailer, I thought it looked pretty cool. I wasn't exactly sure I still don't even really know what
yeah,
it's gonna be about, but I think I can expect some good things from it, so I'm excited.
yeah. I've been hearing nothing but good things about it too, and obviously A24 starting off strong this year, and we'll kind of connects to one of the questions we are asked here. Um, yeah, Michelle Yeoh too. I think we can agree we're both like fans of her, for a
Mm,
long time. It was cool to see her in something like Shang-Chi and then now like something like this.
mm-hmm.
Um, you know, yeah, I think the only theater that's playing it near us or near me is Burbank, but I think this coming week or next week is going to be in Victoria Gardens for some reason. So I'm trying to go watch it when it comes to there.
Yeah, it's like in some random places over here too. Like it's not in all the theaters, so we're gonna have to probably go somewhere I'm gonna have to see where
Just come over
exactly it's
here,
playing.
dude, real quick.
Fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. The one that also I wanted to watch, but also it's only playing at this one theater on the other side of town, and I really don't want to drive all the way over there. Um, but it's called You Won't Be Alone. Apparently, it's this like horror movie. Well, I don't know if it's horror. I think it is horror, but it premiered in Sundance. It has Numi Rapace, I believe
Nomi
that's her name.
Rapace.
Rapace,
Yeah.
Rapace, which I've heard her name mentioned here or there, but I'm not exactly sure what she's been in. Like she looks familiar, but I don't know exactly where I've seen her. But yeah, it's like basically it sounds kind of like The Witch. It's like based
Yeah.
in like the 19th century. It's kind of like about like a witch that apparently like goes into the woods, and I don't know exactly what she does in there, but
Yeah.
it sounds cool. So I was actually down to watch it, but like I said, I don't know if I want to make the drive all the way to where
Yeah,
it's
she's
showing.
from Alien Covenant. She's like the main girl, or is it the actual Prometheus? Fuck. I think she's in Prometheus. I
Mm-hmm.
think she's in both. Actually, I don't know. But she's also in Whatever Happened to Monday, that Netflix movie. Where
Mm,
did you see that one with Willem
mm-hmm.
Dafoe?
I
Yeah,
well,
she's
I saw the cover, but I never watched it.
yeah, she's in that one. It's a pretty cool concept. It's just I feel like I think you should still watch it, give it a chance. But
Yeah.
now that I see the cover of it, yeah, it does look familiar. I didn't really hear about it. But we have Fuzz Aldrin saying, "You Won't Be Alone" is a bait and switch movie. Naomi Rapace is hardly in it. It's one of those.
Ooh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
mean,
I hate when that happens because you're
I
so
still
psyched about it, and then like, yeah,
Well, I mean, I still want to watch it as long as it's good. Because I mean, it's not like I was gonna go watch the movie just because of her. Because like I said, I don't even remember if what she's been in. But just the premise of the movie sounded interesting to me, so I was like, okay, I'm down. She was
Yeah.
in Lamb. Oh, she
Yeah, there you go. She
was.
was in
She
Lamb.
looks different though. Like in the cover of this movie, she looks different, kind of.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, okay, cool.
Manuel, was she in Prometheus or in Alien Covenant? I'm forgetting. I think she was in Prometheus, and then the one in Alien Covenant is the girl from mid '90s, which I just saw. Which she's actually in Fantastic Beasts. So
And she's also in mid 90s.
yeah, she plays the mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me see. Mid. You know, I also have a story idea for a sequel to mid '90s called Mid 2000s, based on my experiences as a child.
Hell yeah. Someone pick that up ASAP.
24, Jonah Hill. Let's do it.
Yeah.
What's her name? Catherine Watterson. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Prometheus
Prometheus
only.
only. Okay, cool.
I just recently watched that
Fucking
movie,
hell.
probably like in the last 2 years. Um,
For the
and I
first
liked
time?
it. I liked it. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
I really enjoy that one. Like, I think it was written by Damien Lindelof, and I love everything that food does.
That fool.
That food.
Um, yeah, I hadn't seen it. I remember wanting to watch it when it first came out, but I never did. And then when I finally got around to it, I actually really enjoyed it. So,
Fassbender is great in it. I love him. I love Naomi Rapace. It starts to the cast too.
yeah.
You know.
hmm But going back to the movie, so yeah, I don't know exactly if it's good or not. I do want to watch it, but who knows if I will? Because
Yeah. And there's still a
I
lot of
even
streaming stuff that's
I
going on.
know I still haven't even watched After Yang, and I haven't watched Deep Water, which I'm still kind of like, ugh, I don't know if I want to watch
It's like
that.
there's a bunch of those movies where you're just like, like they're new and everything, but it's kind of like fuck, like
I'm just kind of like, I'm
yeah,
not like in any rush. I guess I'll watch it whenever I decide to watch it. Sonic 2 was fun, but it's for kids.
yeah. You see that I've been hearing a lot. I'm trying to stay away from reviews because I'm excited for it. I'm like stoked even more than my nephew is for some reason.
Your nephew's just like,
I'm a
the
kid
fuck?
still.
I feel like your nephew's like, why are you? What's wrong with you?
He's
Come
like,
on
calm
now.
down, dude. Like it's just a
I
kids
know.
movie. He's telling me that, like, fuck.
You're like, you don't understand.
But
You
the first
have
one
no
was like
idea.
that too. It was fun, but it's mostly for kids. But again, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just Jim Carrey or just like the character of Sonic overall. Like I kind of grew up with him, you know. Um, but yeah, I'm just excited. I hope there's a Kid Cudi song for it, which is dope. It's like a lot of good things are happening around that movie. So
Yeah, I know. It comes out this weekend, right?
yeah, this weekend I'm excited. Then we have was Audrey also saying the contractor was good and and don't listen to the critics. Yeah, man, that one was interesting for me because it's a reunion of Ben Foster and Chris Pine from Hell or High Water. I haven't seen the trailers for it. I just know it's kind of like this a contractor movie. Like I
He's a
guess it's about Chris
contractor.
Pine, you know. um,
He plays a contractor.
but I wanted to see it just on the cast alone because
But
I like those two guys.
is it like a western?
No, it's more like a maybe set in modern times. It looks like one of those kind of like spy thriller type of things with guns. I don't know if it is like
It's just
that.
like a one of those movies, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed them too in Hell or High Water. So yeah.
Fuzz, I didn't really do a review of After Yang. I this is still defeats the whole purpose of me having a YouTube channel where we talk about movies because I'm like, oh well, I don't want to overhype it or underwhelm it for
And I'm
Audrey, you
like,
know?
it's your review.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just because like I don't know, I'm coming off of like having a conversation with a friend. Like I don't want to set expectations too high or too low, and then like that affect your whole viewing experience of the movie. But then again, it's like that's what we do, you know.
Right.
Like,
What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna be like, I mean, I don't want to
the movie
say.
stars Colin Farrell and it's directed by Kogonada.
Like, I
Let me
think
know what you think about it.
I think that's why people tune in, because they want to know your thoughts. So
Yeah,
I think you should do it.
I just kind of all I'll say is that like it definitely lived up to my anticipation for the movie. It got heart for me on Letterbox. The song at the end has been playing on my phone for a long time. It's like even an old song too. It came out like in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this scene in the beginning that's very like you can't take your eyes off of it. It's so cool what they did.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's I don't know if you know what the movie's about, Audrey.
Kind of.
Kind of. So there's
Mm-hmm.
this after Yang is referring to a character that's like I guess this movie set like some time in the future where
Mm-hmm.
there's like human companions, I guess, and he's like a robotic type of thing, but he looks, totally human and stuff. But it's about him in the family, and I guess like something goes wrong with him, so like Yang kind of took the place of like the dad in that family or
Mm-hmm.
something. So now he has to kind of reconnect to his family a little bit, and it's like a human story, but it's
Set
funny
like in the
because
future.
yeah, it's a human story, but also has it's like showing us that like I don't know, I don't want to get too much into it, but
Cause I haven't seen it.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's a human story coming from a non-human type of person, which is kind of
That's
telling us
interesting.
something, like
Yeah,
so
that's an interesting take, for
but
sure.
it's shot like impeccably. Again, performances are really good, and it's just a beautiful film. Like it just you know I don't want to compare the two because they're completely different, but I think I slightly prefer Columbus, but I have to watch this one again. I really do want to watch it again. But they're
Interesting.
right there. They're both like solid films for me,
Yeah.
highly recommend both of them.
Cool. Well, Fuzz Aldrin is asking better movie after Yang or Columbus.
Damn, that's the thing. Like, it's hard right now. I'll say Columbus, but it's hard to compare the two. Because uh, they're both human stories, but they're both different. They're told differently, and they're, you know, but
And I know that also Columbus just like hit you, like it touched you like a lot when you watched it. So
yeah.
you have to take that into consideration as well.
And this one after Yang was more of a slow type of, because I saw it and I loved it, and then just every like hour after that I started thinking about it more, and it stayed with me. It stayed with me till today, like it's just thinking about it and like, oh shit, so um check them out, both of them. I mean, if you guys haven't, like Columbus and After Yang, Kogonada is definitely a filmmaker to look out for. He's done a lot of other short type of videos and stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, A24, they're a perfect match, so
Yeah, for sure. Well, I still definitely am looking forward to watching it. I just have to get the subscription
yeah.
because that's the
I'll
only
I'll
way to.
tell you, just hit me up and I'll give it to you.
That's the only way to watch it.
Right now, as of now, yeah, in Showtime.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely hit you up so I can check it out.
Yeah.
Um, that actually reminds me, I did watch something, and I
Yeah.
messaged you about it. I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
He hates me for this.
I finally watched The Worst Person in the World because I have been wanting to watch it. So I checked it out. I wasn't really. I kind of thought I knew what I was expecting because I knew it was gonna be about like this girl like going through life. Like it was gonna just be one of those movies. You know what I mean? Like it's just like real life, kind of like showing like events that happened throughout her life. And I was like, okay, cool. I heard really good things about it. I'll check it out. And I'm like watching it and I'm like, oh my god, it's so sad. I
Oh,
don't know.
slowly tearing Audrey apart.
Yeah, it was just like fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Like these movies typically just like kind of mess me up real bad because they're just like, oh my god, because it's things that can actually happen and do happen. So you're just like, come on, dude, like don't do this to me. You're ripping me from the. I messaged you and I was like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you prepare me that I was gonna be crying my eyes out?
Yeah.
And John was just like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, I was like, no, no, like preparation whatsoever from his behalf. But I'm still happy that I watched it and I checked it out because I ended up liking it a lot. So
Yeah.
I
Again,
don't
it was
know.
like one of those movies too for me. Like for some reason, it had like this intoxicating thing about it where I could not stop. watching it. Like it just kind of took me in and embraced me, like, and I don't know what it was. It's just this story about this girl trying to find her way, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah, it's like a really like basic story
yeah,
in
and
the
then for
sense that
some
it's
reason
just
I was like, oh shit, like I'm hooked already, like,
yeah. It wasn't it's interesting cuz you have something kind of like Ghost Story where it's kind of like along the same lines, I guess, in a way. But that one has a lot more like what does this mean? Existential like doom to
It
it.
was pretentious for sure, but
E-
I'm here for that shit.
Yeah, but it's all very like existential also. And this
Yeah.
movie I thought was also very existential, but like in a different way. Because I don't want to spoil it, but like one of the incidents, I'm just like, yes, that's the shit that pisses me off and keeps me up at night because it happens like that. Like sometimes like you're going along thinking that like everything's fine, and then all of a sudden it's like boom. Like no,
What
not
moment was
everything's
it?
fine. I don't wanna spoil it. I don't wanna spoil it.
Give me a hint.
Uh when oh, it's towards the end
Hmm.
when she sees someone with like happy.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that shit happens, right?
Yeah.
Like if you've ever been in a relationship, like you kind of like get it and you're just like, fuck, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, great movie. I enjoyed it. I can definitely see why a lot of people enjoyed it. It was cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's in I think it's we said this last time. It's Swedish? No,
Norwegian, I think.
Norwegian, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, super dope. I liked it.
Yeah.
That was one that
I
I did
really
know.
loved it too. Again, it was like this shot beautifully. It's just kind of like once you get started with it, it's just kind of like envelops you somehow. And I think that's a testament to like the directing, the performances, cinematography. Some of the music choices were great.
Yeah,
Like I want to listen to that score and soundtrack.
yeah,
um but yeah, and then again, it's just like Audrey said, it hits all these emotional levels that like it's about a girl, but it's about a woman and stuff, but you can still understand because it's very human, you know
yeah.
or you at least you can get an idea of what she's
Mm-hmm.
going through and stuff. But yeah, and yeah, it's a bit heartbreaking, but again, that's like one of those
A
movies where,
bit.
hey, look, like
I'm
like
like
that's
a
life.
bit, bro. The fuck? Did we watch the same movie? I don't know. Maybe I was just in my feelings. I get
Yeah,
like that sometimes. It's like
yeah,
sometimes when I watch sad movies, I'm like but they're really not that sad. It's just because I'm being like dramatic.
yeah.
But no, I actually think this movie was like some parts for sure were like they hit me. But I'm trying
Yeah,
to look to see if this director has done anything else that I have watched, but I haven't. He doesn't really have much, honestly.
yeah.
Um he has a movie called Louder Than Bombs, which I remember hearing about,
Yeah, that's the one I remember hearing about too.
but I never watched it. So maybe I'll check it out. It's on Tubi. Hmm,
Ooh.
Tubi.
Worst
There's some
person in the
gems.
world is fresh take on a to a rom-com. I respect it, but I'm not a girl and the film was not for me.
But that's the thing, you don't have to be a girl. You
Yeah,
can
that's what I'm
be
saying. Like, I really, you know, liked it because like, I was even in the beginning. I was like, "Fuck, I know this feeling. Like, I've been there." Like,
You're like,
um,
"This is familiar. I've seen it before." Yeah.
yeah. So, and again, it's not like again, like I couldn't. There's things that happen to the main character that as a guy I can't relate to because you can only imagine. And again, you get connected to this girl, but at the same time, like I was kind of like against her for some reason.
Yeah, like,
I was like, "Come on."
I kinda hated her, like, in, like, some parts, I kinda, like, ugh, I was like, "She gets on my nerves. I can't
Like,
stand
come
her."
on.
But I could also relate to her, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but, yeah, I was like, "Okay, I can kinda relate." So, I kinda saw
Yeah.
where she was coming from. But yeah,
But
so
nonetheless, I mean, I'm not downplaying your opinion, man. Like, I mean, at least you did. I mean, you said I respect it. You did see that's a good film. I personally really liked seeing it. Obviously, I was like, okay, cool, it was nominated, so I'm glad that it's gonna get some recognition and it's gonna get more eyes to the movie. So it's gonna be pretty cool. And I think both me and Audrey are gonna be looking forward to what everybody involved in this movie, like the director, the star of the film, is gonna do next. Even the the actor, the main, I guess, the main,
Protagonist.
yeah, he was pretty good in it too, especially at the end.
Yeah.
I was
My
like,
God.
fuck, you know. But
Like fucking hell, dude.
yeah,
but I was gonna say though that she reminds me of Dakota Fanning. And I think
yeah,
you said
yeah,
that.
yeah.
She
I
has
think that
that
last
like
time it was her, Dakota Fanning, and the girl from Fresh. They all look similar for me.
yeah, yeah. And also it's interesting because I think this is a trope. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know if you've seen these videos on YouTube where they have different tropes of like, I don't know, like the manic pixie girl or the like bad boy, like stuff like that. I think this is a trope that I've been seeing more recently of like this girl, like kind of more on like the plain looking side girl, but like um guys like really really like them, like they get guys that are like really really like enamored with them. It reminds me of like the girl from I don't know if you watched it, but it was on Netflix, that show.
Yeah, she comes out in the Hill House, of Hill House, and
The girl does.
well, at least
Oh, in the second, no, third
season.
season or
Yeah,
the
third season. I haven't seen you, but my girl's watching the latest season,
oh,
and that
okay.
same girl was in. So, but maybe you're talking about another one. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm talking about the one from the original season, so from the first
Okay.
one. But yeah, I feel like there's like this kind of like trope now where they cast like these girls. They all have a very similar vibe, where
Yeah.
it's like a girl that's very like I'm just plain Jane.
Innocent,
Yeah, very
nothing
like
to
plain
me.
Jane. Yeah, but yet like there's like guys that are like completely infatuated with them. So
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a extension of the manic pixie girl, because the manic pixie girl is just that like quirky one that's like I'm quirky and cute,
Like
you know.
Ramona from
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
or like Zoe Deschanel from 500 Days of Summer, like stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna
Or
look it
like
up.
Zoe Kravitz, Alex. Not just kidding.
Dude, your girl Alex, your girl's under fire right now. But you know what? I respect her. I side with her because I think that she stood up for what she believed in, and that's dope.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna ask. There was something of like I heard something. She was caught up in something, right?
Yeah, she was caught up because she like publicly said that she was what do you call uh like she supported Chris Rock. Like cuz she said something about her dress, and then she said something like, "Oh, like while I sat there where someone can assault someone." She said something like that.
Yeah,
She posted it on her Instagram. So she made it very clear that she was not at all supporting Will Smith. So
yeah.
people like kind of attacked her for that. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Don't be talking about my girl.
Don't be talking.
Hey
Don't be
man,
talking about my
everyone's talking
girl.
about it right
He
now.
said, Alex said, keep my girl's name
Yeah,
out your
I can
fucking
muck him out.
mouth.
Yeah, that.
Fuck.
But I think
Alex is gonna slap me.
I think I'm with her. Like I think that's like I don't think she did anything wrong. She just said what was on her mind.
You know the fucking people nowadays like that.
And then
I don't want to get into it.
people proceeded to dig dirt about her that happened like in 2015, which is what always happens. Like they go back and they're like, "Well, you did this." And it's like, "Well,
People
Jesus Christ, like yeah, like
people forget
obvious."
we're human. We've all
Yeah.
done something fucking bad. And you know what? I heard this on a podcast recently that I feel like it should be a law that their usernames should be their names, because then people won't feel as liberated, because your fucking username could be fucking farts lol 969. So that guy is not going to see an actual person. They see their
Yeah.
username, the real talk. Oh, they just talk about movies. They come at us, if they're frustrated throughout their day, they didn't get laid or whatever, they didn't get the promotion they wanted, they come out and take it out on the internet.
Mhm.
So if I think they have their actual usernames, people could come back and like, hey, you're this person, you're
Yeah.
talking shit about me when you have nothing going on, or you have worse things I
Mhm.
don't know.
Yeah.
This
I
came out of
mean,
fucking nowhere. This
I know. I'm like, damn, John, you got heated.
I got heated.
But yeah, no, I think it's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, we don't want to talk about that anymore. We don't talk about Bruno
We
anymore.
don't talk about, which I haven't seen, so I don't get the reference.
You need to watch it.
You
Um,
know, there's news about them replacing It's a Small World After All with Encanto.
dude, I feel like Disneyland pretty soon is not even gonna be the Disneyland that I know because they're
Talk
just gonna
about
start like,
controversial.
how can they take that down? I mean, I know a lot of people hate it. I
Yeah.
know people think it's boring and everything, and it's annoying, but I think it's still like one of the OGs, like, you know.
Yeah, because
And
a
it
lot of
has
stuff
a
got
cute
replaced already.
message. It has a cute message, like, you know, I like that they have like all the different languages and stuff. Like that's cool.
Yeah,
Isn't that what people want? Like representation everywhere at every
for
corner. So
everybody.
it's like you're gonna go tear it down. Come on. Come
I
on,
don't know.
no.
But Alex, I'm glad you're joining us now because we literally just talked about the worst person in the world, which Audrey got to see, a chance to see. Um, you're next, bro. Check it out soon. We recommend it. Um,
Yeah. If you're an emotional cutter, you're gonna like it.
I did watch the Lost City. I don't know if Audrey had a chance to check it out yet,
I
but I
have not.
really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than Marry Me, which says a lot because I actually really enjoyed Marry Me. Again, not the best, romantic adventure film that we've had, but I really enjoyed the chemistry between Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Brad Pitt was fucking hilarious in the movie. Good to see him do like little cameos. They kind of steal the movie, tbh.
He stole
Um,
the show, really?
I felt well like this. Obviously, the scenes that he was in, but
That's
I
just
guess
how
throughout
he
the whole
is.
movie, kind of just remembering his character, like you're like, oh man, like fucking Brad. Like if he was, I don't want to say too much, but anyways, Marshall Logan Green, the poor man's Tom Hardy, was in Prometheus too. Yeah, the Prometheus had a great cast: Idris
Yeah.
Elba, Charlize Theron,
That guy does look like Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah,
That's
that's why
hilarious.
people call him the poor man's Tom Hardy. He's like, come on, guys, he's a pretty good actor himself.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And something else that I saw. Oh, I haven't. It's not a movie, but I have been. Oh, I have been watching Atlanta.
Cool. Have you seen it prior, or are you
No.
just catching up to the newest season? I don't know if even the new season is out yet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I had never seen it. But Ben finally got me to watch it, and it's really good. I really enjoy it. Really, really good show.
Shout out, star-studded cast as well.
Dude, for
Donald
real.
Glover.
I feel
He
like
put
that show
everything
has a
together.
lot of people that just bursted out now. Like they're huge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're like in a lot of stuff now. Like you
Yeah.
got Lakeith Stanfield, you got
Zazie
what's
Beats.
yeah, her, and then the main guy. I forget his name. Paperboy. What's his fucking name? He came out in Eternals
Brian
recently.
Tree Henry. Something like that.
No.
Right.
Which I told Ben it's hard for me to take him seriously in Atlanta just because I know him from being like this more funny character,
Yeah.
but he still kills it at being funny and kind of like intimidating in Atlanta.
Which he's actually going to be in, talking about Brad Pitt too. He's going to be in Bullet Train with Brad Pitt
Wow.
and Zazie Beats.
Oh, okay. So they're reuniting.
Yeah, they're reunited.
And it feels so good.
You have Domino. You have actually Brad Pitt was in Logan and then Deadpool 2. Remember that short little cameo?
He
He
what?
played that
Oh yeah,
one
yeah,
guy that
yeah.
got he was like electrocuted, like he was invisible, but he's like the first one to die or something.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Like what the fuck?
Um,
Yeah. That shit was funny.
like how are you gonna hire a big actor like that just to make him invisible? Like I think
I
that
feel
was the
like
whole
Brad Pitt
joke.
sometimes is just like, you know what, I'm just gonna take this for shits and giggles, you know? Like
Yeah,
just
I
to
feel
have
like he has
something
a
to
sense of
do.
humor.
Just
And
to
I
have
love that
something to
about
do
him.
on the weekend, you know?
Yeah, gotta get a quick buck,
He
Must be
knows that they're
nice,
gonna
right?
pay him like the big bucks just to
Yeah.
do that. So that's
Like
crazy.
literally it was like a fucking screenshot of him or something that you
Yeah,
see.
I know.
Yeah.
But I have been enjoying the show a lot. So right, yeah, we're already in season 2, so it's pretty
Yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about it. Our fellow friend Georgie, he really likes it as well. I remember I started watching the first episode,
good.
and then I don't know what the fuck happened, but I had to stop, and I just never got back to it.
You should get
But yeah,
back to
I'm
it.
excited you're watching. I really want to see that show too, and I think it already got renewed for a fourth season, or maybe I don't know if this is the last one. I'm not sure, but I want to
Mhm.
check it out regardless.
Nice. Yeah, no, I was really excited because I didn't have anything to watch for a while, so and then I also started watching Daredevil, but I only made it till like 4, 5 episodes. I stopped watching it,
You
but
this is your first time seeing that?
yeah, I had never watched Daredevil, so
Ooh.
I was
What do you
like,
think so far?
it's pretty good. I liked it.
You good, huh?
It's just not one of those movies that I mean movies. It's not one of those shows that I can binge watch. Like I kind of have to like watch one and then I take a break and then watch
Yeah.
another one. It's not something I can just binge.
Yeah.
And then oh, we have moon. Sorry, I'm sleepy. That monster is not helping. All
I
I gotta
know.
say. I should be bouncing off the walls. I think I'm just not sensitive to caffeine anymore.
This macchiato is, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you noticed, it's got me on a whole nother level right now. Like,
Well, that's nice. Macchiato. Mm. But yeah. So have you been watching anything else?
like you were gonna mention Moon Knight. I caught that last week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. Because I try to see like less, like I didn't see the trailers for it. I seen clips here and there, like on social media and stuff. I knew who was gonna be in it and everything. So I think that's why, like, when I saw this, and everybody always says this about the latest Marvel show. Oh, this is the best show Marvel's done so far, you know. But I think this time they mean it because that first episode was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Our boy Oscar Isaac, you can't go wrong with that dude. Like, he's just so talented. Like, I love that guy. But I really enjoyed it. I really liked everything. I like the whole Fight Club aspect to it, I guess. And there's plenty of movies that do that, but I liked the whole Egyptian side of things. I really
Mm-hmm.
like that. You know, I don't want to. Is it like culture or is it like a? I really like,
Yeah.
pyramids and Egyptian stuff. So
Yeah.
um, the CGI was questionable in some scenes, but hey, what can you do?
Yeah.
Um, and again, Ethan Hawke
Yeah.
was great. He still looks good. That motherfucker.
I was gonna say though, like, do you think Oscar Isaac is getting a little up there in age for this character? Like, cause I mean, how long is he gonna be able to play it? You know what I mean? Cause
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like,
Well, I think the thing with Moon Knight is that he has his face covered most of the time, so he can get away like some like Deadpool or like even like Iron Man or Downey Jr. Just covers his
yeah,
face. So
you just have
maybe
to
that's
cover his
why.
face.
Maybe they could like the Mandalorian too. Like Pedro Pascal, he's not in the suit a lot of the time, so maybe they do that.
Hmm. Yeah, it would. I was thinking about that. I was just kind of like, I wonder if how long he's gonna be able to play that character. But I
Yeah,
mean, I guess you're right. That makes sense.
yeah, because he's 43, um, not
So
too
like
old.
10 years.
He's Guatemalan.
He's from Guatemala.
That's
But you
awesome.
know what? I thought he lended himself really well to look like he was maybe like from like Egyptian, like he looked like that. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's been cast in like different various like ethnicities. I feel like he can get away with, but apparently he's like from London. He had that accent, which I'm
Hmm.
glad there was a scene where they pointed that out. I was like, what's up with that accent? um,
Yeah, no. I think there was still a missed opportunity to not cast him as Gomez and the Adams Family. I think he would have been a great Gomez.
yeah, he looks so much like. I mean, he voiced him right, but like in the live action one, he should have been
Hmm.
cast as well.
I thought that was such a ugh, I'm like pissed. But
Like
it's
you
fine.
can already see the
Whatever.
mustache on him, like
Yeah,
perfect.
and he has the personality. Like you can't tell
Yeah,
me that he wouldn't have been able to pull that shit off. Like he would
yeah.
have been great. Amazing. But instead they got this other guy, I forgot his name, but I know who he is. But whatever, I'm a little
I mean,
salty about
apparently they
it.
got Christina Ricci coming back, but I don't know if she's gonna who she's gonna play.
That'd be
So that's
weird if she
interesting.
played anyone
But
like
Wednesday,
but Wednesday, because I'm like, wait a minute, maybe it'll
yeah,
just be like a cameo.
probably an homage or something. I don't know, like a tip to the hat. I don't know.
A tip to the hat, sir.
Tip of the hat. Tip of the hat.
But yeah, we got Amari here. Hey, how are you doing? Thanks
My
for
mouse. I
joining.
wanted to click his comment, but my freaking mouse.
Yeah, I'm sorry. His mouse not working, so we can't highlight the
Wait, there
comments.
it goes. There it goes. What's up, Amari? How's it going, man? He's coming back from his trip to LA, actually.
Hmm.
So glad he got back safe. Let me know how you enjoyed it over here, man. Did you get some in and out? What you do, bro? Hit me up. Um, and we both watched WrestleMania. I don't know if you watched anything,
Like
Audrey, of
together?
WrestleMania. No, not together.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't. I was super busy this weekend with work and just life events and everything. But um, yeah, WrestleMania was this weekend, as were the Grammys. But I feel like we don't really care about the Grammys. It's like one of those like, is that they've
I don't
lost
care.
their oomph.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like I don't really care for I don't really follow music like that with like the
Yeah,
up to date. Like I'm not really caught up. That's the word. Caught up with music nowadays.
yeah,
I'm very much an old soul. So, yeah. But that's cool. I want to get my butt to LA. Hopefully I do at some point.
yeah.
How's the weather over there? I was gonna ask you. I'm really curious. Is it cold already?
It's
Hot already? I mean,
it's tripping because this past weekend it was like it wanted to rain the whole weekend, but it didn't rain. And now,
it was just cloudy.
yeah, it was just cloudy and cold, which was dope, but it was unexpected because today is going to be 80 and in the next few days it's going to be literally in the high 90s, like
Oh
97,
shit!
95, 98, and then it's going to go back down again. Like it's been like that for like a few weeks now where it's like really cold and really hot. Like it's weird.
It's
Global
just
warming, ladies
been
and gentlemen.
it's just been windy over here. Yeah, we're the same. We're like in the 80s, like mid 80s, and then we drop back down to the 70s, and then we drop all the way down to 69, and it's like what the fuck. So I've already had my air conditioner on, like for the past couple of days. I've had it on,
Yeah,
but
we have the fan on the window too.
yeah, but like some days it just feels like still chillier than others. But
Yeah.
the weather's crazy. At least you guys have the beach.
Yeah. That's why I was talking about Cindy about like, oh, like the beach is like we're not really beach people, like
Do you wish you would?
I don't know. I'm scared of the water. Because
But
again, this whole thing about like I don't know what's under there, and then this water over here is so polluted, people pee in it, do a bunch of shit in it, and
uh,
doesn't really look like water.
go to oh, I used to love going to Laguna because that was a way cleaner beach than
Yeah.
like if you went to Santa Monica Pier. I love going to Laguna. It was so nice. Or like La Jolla in San Diego, that's really nice too. Those are like the
Yeah.
nice, like ritzier places. But I really enjoy the beach. I don't even get in that much. Like I just like get my feet wet, but I just enjoy like going and like listening to the ocean and like having like snacks and just laying there and reading. I like it. I enjoy it. But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't like it. They're like there's sand everywhere and it's dirty and there's people, it's crowded and yeah.
There's
So
no parking.
yeah. Ah, Rob said California beaches are fucked up. I don't blame you, John. I'm
Yeah.
telling you guys gotta go to like or what's the other one that's really nice too? Not
Oh, I
Santa
think you're
Monica.
talking about Kauai. I love it there. Kauai,
Yeah,
Hawaii. Not
that's
those
nice,
were
huh?
beaches.
In
Like
Hawaii.
I think that's why I don't like the beaches over here anymore. Because
Well, yeah, because
I've
we
been to
saw.
Hawaii, and those are like beautiful. Like
Yeah.
I always say this. I always say this. Like you turn around, and there's like a big mountain of like lush greens
Oh,
everywhere,
I
like a
know.
jungle. And over
I
here,
know.
you turn around, it's like gray smog. Like all these mutated birds and shit.
Dude, I know. I see like videos of Hawaii because I follow like a lot of plant people and
Yeah,
there's people that have plants and they live in Hawaii and I'm like, you fucking lucky motherfucker because like that's like the perfect environment for
yeah.
tropical plants because it's nice and green and lush and it's just I want to go, but the fact that I'm on an island kind of freaks me out. So I don't know.
Yeah, the fact that you're just surrounded by water, like, you're just in this little island and they have tsunami warnings over there, like it's regular. So
Like
it's
there's no
scary.
way out.
Yeah, if you're caught up in something, you're done.
You're just floating.
Yeah. And that's crazy. That's something me and Alex were actually talking about. Like, just imagine being in the middle of the ocean at night.
Like in
Like,
Titanic?
yeah, like just in pitch black in water. Like you don't know if like yeah, a mutated creature could be there, like a fucking Cthulhu or whatever.
There's some crazy shit. Okay, so I currently also am obsessed with the documentaries on Disney Channel. And there's this one that I was watching about this fish that
Discovery Channel
apparently
or Disney Channel?
it's on Disney Plus.
Oh,
Because they have the documentaries from like National Geographic and all
oh
that.
yeah,
And I've been watching them, and there's this one of this crazy ass fish that's blind, can't see anything, but basically it has like this system. It comes fully loaded with a tail that like vibrates. So if a predator gets too close, it starts like sending waves so it knows to like back off. It's really
yeah,
cool. It's amazing like how nature just like what the fuck? Like I'm like this fucking fish in the bottom of the ocean is like fully equipped with
yeah.
some shit like that.
Some of them
Like
have lights and shit. They're like pure, it's like what the fuck? Like those are aliens. I'm telling you, that's like alien shit right there.
they have their own little like a flashlight. Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like their body just produces the energy to make light. Like
Yeah, because it's just
how
so
the
pitch
fuck?
black down there.
Yeah, it's it's crazy. Nature is insane. I highly recommend if you guys like documentaries to watch those on the Disney Plus channel because they have some really good ones.
Yeah. Real quick, getting caught up with the chat. Not much. I enjoyed it to go meet some friends I've been speaking to for 11 years. That's awesome, man. I'll let you know why I was there soon. Yeah, for sure, man. Hit me up, man. I'll be back in Cali, but it'll be in the Anaheim September 9th through the 11th. Awesome,
Okay,
dude.
cool.
Hopefully, you get to go to a beach then, bro. Let me see. Mutated creature. We have to deal with California, I guess. Yeah, man. Don't want to get raped by humanoid form deep. Oh yeah, dude.
Or violated.
Or
Um,
violated. LOL.
but California is still California.
Yeah.
California.
California.
California. A lot of people don't really like it though nowadays. I'm like, geez. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've been over there.
Come back, Audrey.
That's the goal. But yeah.
Um, but yeah, guys, it's gonna be closing time soon for us. I guess thank you guys so much for watching. Um, you guys keep coming through. That's awesome. Let us know what you guys been watching. What you guys are you guys gonna be watching Sonic this week? Are you guys doing any marathons like I am with Fantastic Beast movies and stuff like that? And yeah, hopefully we'll be back next week at the same time, around the same time. Robert wants you to come back, Audrey. Come back, Audrey.
And
And
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's never well, he has been to wait. I think he has been to California, but not since he was little. So that'll be cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Sorry we kept it short this week. Next week we'll come back and we'll have a lot more to share with you guys.
We'll
I
have 2
promise.
hours instead. Not just kidding.
Yeah, we'll make it up to you guys. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys watch anything over the weekend and stuff.
Yeah, for
Or
sure.
during
Let
the
us
week.
know what you guys are watching. Again, stay safe out there. It's still, crazy out there in the world, as always. Um,
Still COVID
to
time instead of
COVID.
closing time, like by that
COVID
time.
time. One less
Did they
call for
already list
alcohol.
the mandates over
Dude, yeah.
there? They did?
Like, yeah, there's always like just people everywhere like without masks and stuff like. I feel like the mandates over here were like just if you wanted to either way, like because there's people even when the mandates were still
Mm-hmm.
on, people still don't care and shit. So
Over here they lifted them, so that's why I was like, did they officially lift them over there, or is it just kind of like
yeah,
people don't give a fuck?
no, yeah, they officially lifted them over here in schools too and stuff like that. But yeah,
Interesting. Just kidding.
but
But yeah, let us know, guys. Thank God I have my CCW from my old job.
what is that?
Yeah, what's that? I don't know what
A
that is.
CCW.
What's that?
CCW, ECW. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Again, like I said, if you guys are not following us on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, our links are down in the description below. Make sure you guys are following us to stay up to date with what we're doing. All my crazy opinions on Twitter and all my little crazy rants. If you guys you couldn't tell, I uploaded a review of Morbius, but obviously it was the April Fool's joke. I hashtagged it, but it was all the way in the bottom. I don't know if anybody saw that, but yeah. April Fools. I'll come up with the official review, I guess, on there soon. But
Mm-hmm.
until then, guys, take care. Watch more movies.